Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Cory. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. Right now, WHF is in the middle of a quarterfinal playoff match versus Crazy Monkey. I'm actually taping this almost midnight, and this war is going on, so I wanted to show you guys some of the early Town Hall 10 hits that were going on and give you guys kind of an update of how it's going. So let's get into that right now.
Nerf this!
So we're going to start out with this beautiful Queen Charge Lalo by Lex Nose, and then after this attack I got 3 more to show you, but we're also going to take a look at how everybody's doing so far on their 10v10 hit rates as far as WHF and as far as Crazy Monkey as well. So we're going to start his Queen down in the bottom corner right there using a Baby Dragon right off to the left of the Queen to make sure that she walks to the right. Baby Dragon got that building down. Now the funnel's pretty well established at this point. Now he's going to be wall breaking in right here, right in range of that multi-target Inferno, and that's very tricky to do. You have to get a freeze down to freeze the multi-target beams. By the time the wall breakers get in there, ooh, the test wall breaker exposed a big giant bomb as well, so we had to get a test wall breaker, get the freeze down in time so the wall breakers could sneak in there and get that wall break done. That's not easy to do, guys, but Lex does it like a pro. So now he's opened up that multi-target Inferno compartment there, and the Queen's going to have no problem taking that down, and that's huge value for a Lalo-based attack. It's one of those multi-target Infernos, but also got an air defense on the way and several other defenses as well, along with the enemy CC, and now going to step up and get that enemy Queen taken care of, which is, you know, huge value on a Lalo as well. So there, she goes down. Now, unfortunately, his Queen's going to go down because he has already used the ability at this point, so she's not going to last much longer. As soon as that rage wears off, she's done, but now we're into the Lalo, and he's got that Stone Slammer, first of all. Didn't have to burn it to get into the base, so that thing's very powerful, taking out defenses in its own right, and then when it does finally go down, it's parking max loons right in the middle of that base. Freezes that multi-target Wizard Tower and sweeper combo there. Huge value, helps the loons get in there and stops them from taking a ton of damage from all that splash damage in there, and that's why he's gonna have tons of loons coming into this last section of the base. Guys, this base is wrecked. He's gonna swag a haste on this, doesn't need it. He has a hound that has not even popped yet. You see it right up there, right above that top group of loons. So yeah, crushes this base. Even though the Queen died, you know, she got her value and just wrecks the base. Nice. So get a Seeking Air Mine, pop that hound at the very end, which is always nice when that happens for you, because that way you have more pups to help out with cleanup. Although I'm thinking time was not an issue on this, otherwise he could have used that rage to help speed those loons up along, and that is not necessary on this one. Very nice hit by Lex with a swag haste. Only used 2 hastes in that composition. He still had the third one, never had to use it. So now we're going to check out a Falcon on number 30, and while I get that started, we're going to take a look at hit rates real quick, how it's going up until midnight. And right now, WHF is shooting a 56% hit rate, 10v10, 15 for 27, so not too shabby at all. Crazy Monkey started out really strong. I mean, they had a really high hit rate their first 8 attacks or something like that, and then they kind of started to struggle after that, so they've even back down to a 50% hit rate. Right now, they're 11 for 22, and neither clan has used up any 11v11s or any 12v12s. Waiting to see if we get some scouts, because you know, this is the playoffs. This is the big show right here. So not gonna take any chances hitting any bases fresh if you don't have to. Might as well use all the scouts that you can to make the smartest attacks possible at those higher levels, because those higher levels, Town Hall 11 and then especially Town Hall 12, that's where those wars are won or lost. So far, guys, we're looking pretty good. By the time this airs, will be about 6 hours from now. So by the time you guys have a chance to see it, I mean, the war's still not going to be over, but we will have moved a little bit further along than this. So coming in with a really nice Falcon here. Decides to use that wall wrecker for part of the entry, which, you know, a lot of guys do. I like to use it on the back end, though. Of course, it just depends on what side of the base you're coming in on. He's coming in opposite of the Town Hall, so you don't really have an option to use it on the back end. One thing that I've experimented with a little bit recently is doing a Falcon with a back-end Stone Slammer, especially if there's no air defenses on the area where you plan on using that Stone Slammer. That thing can wreck so many defenses before it goes down, as long as it's not eating black bombs or shot from air defenses. Super tanky. It will take out a ton of defenses, and then when it finally does go down, then you have, you know, full health, max level troops, whatever you decide to bring in it. Maybe loons, maybe hogs, I don't know. Usually I do loons with it and bring a haste as my second dark spell in the composition, maybe a couple extra loons. But man, that Stone Slammer on the back end with a Falcon, it does a ton of damage. Lots and lots of damage. So very nice attack by Dial here. I was surprised Crazy Monkeys used quite a few Falcons on us at Town Hall 10. I gotta admit, I did not see that coming, because you don't see Falcons as often anymore, which is kind of a shame, because it's still a very powerful attack. You know, nothing ever happened to nerf the Falcon. Other stuff just got buffed, so Falcon's still very powerful. Now we're going to check out a Bowler Witch by Foggy, aka Sawyer, on number 36. And yeah, pretty basic. He's gonna wreck it. Gonna take advantage of the fact there's not a lot of splash that reaches outside the walls along this whole side, at least not until you get to that multi-target. And on this side right here, you know, you got this multi at the start and this wizard tower, so there's definitely some splash on that side right there. But he's got a couple healers. He's going to throw them down on this side because there's no air defenses that's really going to mess with him until the back half of the base. So going to try and keep these troops up on that right hand flank with those healers, since there is some splash damage over there. Coming into this base, looks like a big dragon and an ice golem coming out of the enemy CC. Really common combination we're seeing right now. Dragon to kind of try and combat the drag bat attacks, try to defend those a little bit, and ice golem to really slow down a kill squad, and it does. It doesn't stop them, but it does slow them down. You know, if you're encountering that ice golem in an area that has really heavy damage, you know, a lot of defenses right there. A lot of times if you have Valks in your CC or something like that and they get froze by that ice golem, sometimes they're dead before they even come out of that freeze, or mostly dead. So yeah, they definitely do some damage, and 2 ice golems really can stop a kill squad dead in its tracks. But as I found out today, it definitely does not stop a Falcon, because my base got freshed by a Falcon this war. Yeah, it happens, especially in CWO Invite. Eventually, you got to get used to getting your base freshed, and it sucks. I'm not happy about it, but hey, it happens. All right, last hack I got to show you is going to be a minor hit, which we're not seeing as many minor hits anymore. Well, I guess we're not seeing as many at Town Hall 10 because nobody's running a Hound CC anymore. Pretty much nobody. It's very, very rare. So we're seeing, once in a while, we're seeing like a Queen Walk Miner, or Goldeneye here is going to have a Kill Squad Miner attack, which is why I picked it to show you guys. If you guys are ever wondered, hey, we don't ever have Hounds and CCs, how can we use Miners? Here's a good example right here. And look at this, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. in the composition, trying to use the P.E.K.K.A. to set that side of the funnel over there. Pretty cool. So that P.E.K.K.A. is going to set that side of the funnel so that his king has a chance to go in. Other than that, he would have had to use a lot of troops to try and set that side of the funnel, but that P.E.K.K.A. is going to get it taken care of. Now both heroes are going in the base. Now we got the enemy CC coming out. Got the poison down, although poison's not going to do a heck of a lot to an ice golem and a big dragon, but it'll at least slow them down and do a little bit of damage. Slow them down from them dealing damage to the wall wrecker, to the king, to the queen, that sort of thing. And now miners are coming in. Has a heal down for that first section, dangerous section there. There's a wizard tower, there's a bomb tower there. Goes and gets a freeze down on the enemy queen and that expo right there, so decent value right there. That queen can actually snipe miners pretty fast. I mean, they generally reroute and go under to go after her pretty quick, but she can snipe several of them pretty quick, because she does a ton of damage. Now look at that, since the miners came in and took out all those outer buildings on the outside, the P.E.K.K.A. rerouted inside the base and joined up right in front of the queen. And look at that, heroes are still alive on the back side of the base. The queen was able to reach over, grab that other multi-target inferno. You know, he honestly, he might not have need, well, he might have been able to get by with that, with just swagging that heal, but why even mess around, especially in a playoff war? Just get him healed, make sure you're getting the triple. The last thing that you want is to try and swag a spell on a really close raid and fail because of it. That would suck. But I think he maybe could have swagged it on that, because that was a beautifully planned attack. Very nice one by GoldenEye. So there you guys have it. At this point, you know, I mean, yeah, we're a little head on 10v10 percentage right now, but it's anybody's game right now. So, you know, got a lot of guys in voice. Gosh, for one of my hits, oh, I 6-pack, by the way, in case you were wondering. Drag bat variations, I did a drag bat and a queen walk drag bat, because, you know, they work, so... and one of my attacks, we had 13 people in our clan all watching the attacks. That's what it's like clashing in WHF. Tons of guys in voice, tons of participation. It's a really fun place to be. Hey, and with that, check out the details below my videos when you get a chance. I've got great resources for you in there, including links to all my social media, including my Discord, which is the best place to get a hold of me, best place to hang out with me. Now, WHF recruiting Discord servers in there as well, and WHF is recruiting. The commander of WHF Rising wanted me to let you guys know that we are especially looking for Town Hall 12s and Town Hall 11s right now. Several just got promoted up to 2, so we are definitely looking for more Town Hall 12, Town Hall 11 applicants. So hope to see you guys soon in my Discord server, in WHF Recruiting Discord server, and of course, I will see you in the next video.
Nerf this!